Okay, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. What's the length of the shaft? Is it longer than typical, or?
No, it's actually about a half inch short. Yeah. Why do you say that?
For some reason, it looks a bit longer, or the way you are holding it, maybe.
Maybe the way I'm holding it. I'm at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the backswing, you don't have much shift this way. So
The weight shift.
So just to bring it, and then this is a fairly wrist-driven swing, wrist-dominant swing. You know, obviously because your body is bulking, so and you have a limited range of motion in the body, so you have to use the wrist more. It's natural.
Didn't used to be. Getting older is hard.
Yeah, you're using your wrist quite well in that regard. The only thing is that you're rushing too much.
From the top.
So before the backswing is, completed, you're already starting shifting that way, and then try to use the wrist only. Yeah. So.
I thought that's what you wanted was before the swing is completed, you're moving forward. No?
Yes, but you're moving too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, you should have a good shift
I'm not
away
far
first.
enough back, am I? Yeah.
So,
I'm also stopping.
So what happens is, again, let's take a look at this carefully.
But look at those. I'm not getting under much.
So you are shifting this way, but this motion is not really helping the club motion much. So club motion is pretty much coming from your arm and the wrist motion. So your body is not really supporting that.
Yeah.
Because the body is just simply going this way here, and then try to use your arms quite a bit. So that's why the shift becomes too much here.
I need to get my weight back a little more. Okay.
And so what you need to have a bit more shift this way, and also try to have a bit more time up there. When you don't allow much time to yourself, it's hard to use the body on the way down, because before the body is preparing for the downswing, you already start the downswing. So that's why. So you need to have more time up there. So have a mature backswing, and then start the downswing. So more than anything, the timing is really important. So now in your case, let's start with the rope swing.
Okay. I didn't bring a rope, sorry.
Let's use this one here.
I made one, I didn't bring it.
Swing the rope back and forth.
Just with my body.
Just to try to do your regular swing, yeah. Let's try to use your arms a bit here. So instead of just going around like this, let the rope go, but no need to move your body like this. So let it go, and then when it goes around, throw it out. So try to throw the rope out.
So just hold them. I'm not sure I'm following.
So what you're doing is your whole body is moving like this. You try to move the rope like this, but rather here and then throw.
This is probably the part of the rope swing drill I never understood watching you do. You're just that.
No. So what's happening is you're coming down here and then try to move like this, but rather from here, let it go. You have to let the rope go.
Let the rope go from here. Sort of casting the rope.
That's better. Yeah. That's a bit better. Yeah. Particularly during the backswing, let's make it a bit faster. Let's make the backswing faster.
Fast.
Yeah. So you have a lot of bias to the downswing. Try to turn quite a bit in the downswing, but you are not really moving this way that much in backswing.
I'm still not doing it.
Make the rope longer. So hold it at the end as if you're holding the club, and then so that the rope can go around your body. And from here, what I see is that you are trying to push the rope up here.
Just like my swing.
Up here. So instead, try to let it go this way more. Turn. Let it go here. So keep your hands a bit higher here. You know, this is the dilemma here. Come over here. So you have a limited range of motion, but you are further limiting your range of motion by keeping the hands down here. You only go here, and try to throw up like this, but instead try to bring the hands higher. So when you have a limited range of motion here, then you have to use either the more pelvis turn here, and also use the arms here. So instead of just using the wrist here, you can bring the hands higher, and then let it go. Okay? Yeah. So we have to use all the range of motion allowed it. So particularly during the backswing.
My tendency, though, is to quit turning and kind of fold.
Yeah.
As opposed to just go ahead and take my body.
Yeah. So what happens is when
I have more range of motion than I'm using, I guess is what I'm saying.
This is a typical situation when people use a wrist a lot, or pretty much a wrist dominant swing, then tend to sort of downplay the body motion. So you don't really use all the mobility allowed it in the body when you use the wrist a lot.
Hands away from them.
Yeah. In your case, more than anything, during the backswing, try to bring the hands a bit higher here.
Yeah. Okay. No? No.
See.
That sounds like no.
Let's do this. Just to try to swing your arms like this. And keep this side higher. Yeah. Go higher up, and then bring it down here. Go higher up, and then down. Yeah. Higher up, down. So what happens is because you are going too flat on this side, and then try to lift the arms up here. So that's why your body just turns. So this is not really working with the rest of the body. So still you can use your body in harmony with the arms. So go higher up and then let it go and then turn. Higher up and then let it go and turn. Instead of a flat here, then just to turn around. So again, bring the hands higher on this side. So here.
I didn't know you were there.
Yeah. Let it go.
Yeah.
And now, instead of just turning everything as a one unit, as like a robot, okay? Instead of just going like this, move the body and then add the arm motion. Move the body and then add arm motion here. At the end, add arm motion. Turn together and then add arm motion here. Turn together and then add arm motion here. See how it goes.
Turn together and then add arm.
Add arm motion. Yeah. So add a bit more arm there. Turn here. And yeah. So now even that motion is a lot better than
really?
What you initially did.
Oh gosh.
So you have a limited range of motion, but you are limiting more by turning everything together, okay? And also keeping it really low here. So then what happens, all you can do is just push the motion and then try to hit the ball.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Or also when you do the rope swing, it's pretty much go here, and going up. Like instead of everything, a little bit motion here, a little bit motion here. So let's go to.
I know how I started doing this. So.
Yeah. Now keep your your hands together here. And then assume the setup position. And go to the top position here. See how far you can go. Go top here. Yes, so if you let the arms go slightly higher, yeah, this is even better here. Then without using the wrist much, still the club will go this way here. So you don't have to use the wrist predominantly.
Yeah.
So let's hold the club again there. Yeah, even you just go there. This is okay. And then add a little bit of wrist motion, then it's perfect here. So, so the only thing is that instead of going there like this, a bit relaxed, and then let's do it slowly and smoothly. Let's try to move back and forth.
Slow and smooth has always been my problem.
And if necessary, just lift your arms higher up.
There? Or am I still?
No, this is a lot better here. This is a lot better. This posture is a lot better. But the only thing is that relax here. It's so tight here.
Yeah, it's because I tend to want to do that. So I've tried to keep my hands away.
Well, this is okay. If you just put it the club over your shoulder, that's okay. But the problem is that you're going a lot lower than that.
Okay.
So again, yeah, make it a bit. Yeah, that's good enough. So even that much motion will help quite a bit. Okay. And then on the way down, instead of lowering the left side and then just spinning around here, just have a sort of a symmetric motion here. Go up here and then come down in here. So again, I want to see whether you can reach that position. So in the backswing, try to keep the hands a bit as high as possible. Okay, there, and then come down. And then here, you see, in the backswing, you are turning your body too much. You have a tendency to flatten in the downswing. But instead, let the arms go up here. Let it go, and then instead of keeping this straight, you can do this, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so on the way down, instead of try to go this high here, if you have wrist cock here, then if you imagine this imaginary, there's a symmetric posture, then go from here, let it go, and then you can also go to this position here. It's not a problem.
Okay. Feels very different.
And then let it go, down, and then here, you see, you're turning quite a bit, but instead of, if you do this, the motion will be less simpler. But because you want to turn this way quite a bit and go all the way here, that's why you cannot turn this way. You are ready to turn this way.
Oh.
So your motion is quite biased to this side here. So you want to quickly go this way and then turn a lot. That's why you cannot turn. That's why it's limiting the motion here. So instead, turn this way more and turn less this way here. So that's why I'm saying try to have a more symmetric motion. Yeah, it's interesting. You are quite biased to the downswing. Go there, and then slowly turn down, and then you see how far you're going there.
Still too much.
You're going here. So on this side, you keep the hands low and then going only about this much here.
And so that went higher?
Okay, well, maybe a bit higher here.
A little bit, yeah.
But then, on the way down, you're going this much.
Okay.
So because you are readily turning this way.
It's easier to turn that way.
So you can have a balance between the backswing and downswing. Okay, so turn this way a bit more. Because what gives you this speed here is this turn here. So after hitting the ball, turning this way a lot, that has no meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said, so what happens is from this position here, when you start the downswing, you already turn your body like this. instead of from here, letting the arms go down this way, you are turning your body quite a bit here.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why, yeah. So again, you have a lot of bias on this side.
Yeah. Can you fix this or no?
It depends on you. So you have to use your body sensors and then detect how far you're going this way and how far you're going this way. And if there's an imbalance, then you have to adjust this, right? But if you don't change your motion, then it will never change.
Yeah.
So now,
We're here to change.
yeah. Let's use the orange whip here. It's flexible, so it'll give you a bit more motion. But now, let's swing this back and forth. Swing back and forth. But more than anything, here already, when you start the practice, it's about here, they're going off. So, you unconsciously, you are already using the biased motion. And then always you stop here, okay? But then you go a lot more. So make the motion here continuous. Go here and then
Trying to
come
kind of
down.
my hands though, so I'll stop doing that. Okay.
Yeah, so more than anything, feel the motion of the end of the whip. And the edge, now let's just swing back and forth slowly. No need to swing that hard, okay? So swing back and forth continuously. Swing back and forth. And then raise your hands higher in the backswing and then come down a bit lower this way. Again. Again. Still, it's going up and then the plane is more outward, but it's already better.
No kidding.
Already better. So try to bring the hands higher here. So currently what's happening is still go here,
I'm getting that.
and then you are letting the hands go out here.
So I've been hitting a block though too. I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah, so raise the hands a bit higher and then try to turn this way. So no need to turn this much. Rather, bring the hands a bit down here. With that, you are turning this way. Then you cannot go too far. Okay, so again, try to make a symmetric motion back and forth. Increase the level of symmetry. Yes. Swing.
There.
Now it's going up. So again, try to adjust it this way.
It feels like I'm coming out to the end. No.
But still it's this way, outward. Yeah, that's the difference between what you feel and what you actually do. So again, make sure when you swing the whip, it's gotta be toward me. Okay? Swing. Yeah, try to, again, go a lot higher and then a lot lower this way. Yeah, exaggerate it. See how you can do it. Yes.
There.
Again. Now it's a square.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow. That's way off.
Yeah. So the way you feel is far away from what you
Yes.
actually do.
Yes.
Now that gives me a square swing.
That does.
Yeah.
Way off.
So it's a mile away this way,
Yes.
and then you're pulling it like crazy, but actually it's a square.
It's square.
That means you commonly have a block shots
Yeah.
because you are really biased
Yeah.
to outward
This
swing
is
play.
going to be a block.
Yeah,
Not really a cut, just a block.
yeah. So again, exaggerate the motion. Lift your hands high up during the backswing. Again. Swing. Yeah.
Well, that feels like I'm just out and around. No?
Slightly. But we need that at the moment. Intentionally, let's promote that. So, Swing. Swing. Yeah, and then
I was ahead of that too.
and then on the way down, what happens is you're just turning the body and then try to bring this quite in here. But instead, if you started from here, you can let the arms go. So we'll use wrist. You tend to use your wrist quite a bit, and that's okay. So go here and then throw this way, okay? Throw and then finish about here instead of all the way here. So you are turning this way quite a bit, but you are not really letting it go.
Not letting it go.
Just turning with it. So again, as if an insect is on the tip here, and you want to shake it off, right? It's on the way down. You need to shake it off. Yes.
Still.
And then so the key is once you have a good downswing, here, no need to go all the way here. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go and then slow down and then finish. Instead of try to turn all the way. Just to feel the motion and then let it go. Using the momentum, let it go. Again. So this brings the stage three of the two-step swing drills. So from now on, let's use stage 3.
Okay.
So from here, throw the club this way first, and then bring it back. So the purpose of the trigger motion is to promote active backswing.
But you want it pointing over there.
Try to keep it a bit flatter this way, so that if you pull it actively, then it goes higher up here.
Then it goes, okay.
So when you keep it flat here, then it'll be easier to guide it higher. And then from there, you will do the downswing. Yeah. Yes. So let's start from the setup position. Let's start from setup position and then throw this and then bring it back.
Oh, sorry. Throw.
Yes. Yeah. The shape is a lot better now. Let me watch you from this direction.
Oh.
Man, that's a lot better. So I was using the same idea.
Throwing it isn't just arms. You want my body up here too, right?
So, but the main thing is that you develop the good speed here. Using the speed, let it go, and then slow down.
No, but the, we're starting from here and kind of going there with my body, not just arms.
Use your body as much as possible. Yes, yeah, that's really good. Yes. Okay, again, I will record this now. I will record.
Okay.
So you'll be surprised. Okay. Ready, go. Now see the plane here. You see, it's well aligned.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of square.
Gosh, my hands are still so low. I feel like they're over my head. And they're still just about where they should be.
Yeah, but this is a lot better now.
Wow. We were low.
So.
That's a much better backswing.
So in general, this is in terms of swing plane, this is a lot better.
Yeah, it is.
All you need to do is just have sort of symmetric motion, similar magnitude, and then when you have more active backswing, then this will give you more motion this way.
Wow.
So in your perspective, you are throwing the club to the left, but actually, it's good motion. Yes.
Okay.
So that's good motion. And then,
Swing was much better here. At the top, it actually looked okay.
and then all you need to do is to have a bit more time up there. So instead of rushing, particularly when you use the orange, it'll be easier. So using the weight of the tip, let it go and then wait until this is completed instead of fighting.
Okay.
And if necessary, you can use the wrist to let it go.
Okay.
Always the wrist motion is added at the end. So go here, and then if you want to, you can have a little bit of wrist motion here. Bring it back, and then wrist motion here. Then start the motion with the body, and then add the wrist motion later. But in your swing, when you have a wrist dominant swing, you go here, using this motion here.
Instead of here. Okay.
Yeah.
I've always been quick in the transition.
Yeah. So give more time at the top. Give more time at the top, and then add the wrist motion toward the end. Again. And then when you have more time, also at the same time, on the way down, you should be able to use your lower body to promote this rotation here. So you have to feel that whether your lower body is really helping this turn, or the lower body is going on its own, and you try to swing with the arms.
Yeah.
So if the lower body is really helping the turn, then it'll be something like this here. This action here. But if the lower body goes a bit earlier and then try to do this, then these are not working together. So that's something you need to feel.
That's mine. Yeah. That's definitely on this.
That looks a lot better. Yeah. So now what we'll do is, this is a stage X. So swing it back and forth with the smaller magnitude. Swing, 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 and bring it back and then let it go. Yeah, several times. By doing that, you are establishing good swing plane here. You are turning this way too much. Yeah. So make it a bit smaller. So relatively symmetric both ways. Keep it about horizontal to horizontal here. Go here, here, and then sort of feel where the swing plane is. And then the last one, make a big wind up and let it go. So it's similar to stage 3, but you have more triggers. Yeah, keep doing that. Swing back and forth and feel how your body can move harmoniously with the upper body, right? And then keep good, wind up, let it go, yes. That swing motion is a lot better, Tim. That looks a lot better.
That was effortless.
It looks a lot more comfortable, more than anything.
The other's violent.
Yeah, so swing back and forth and feel the orientation of the swing plane, right?
Yes.
Swing back and forth here. And then have a good trigger and then wind up and then let it go. So you can make the motion a lot more rhythmic, okay, instead of try to rely on your strength. Feel the motion. Yes. Yeah. So that's the overall flow. And as you repeat this more and more, you will be able to engage the lower body more to promote the rotation. The speed is coming from the leg action.
Yes.
But this is a lot better. Now, do the same thing. Swing back and forth a few times, and then swing. And then make sure it should be symmetric. It's too big. But this side is too big. So make it a bit smaller, and then repeat. And then establish the swing plane.
It generates a lot more speed.
So the plane is good, but now when you have a transition here, you have to wait a bit more here, and then when your lower body is ready, then let's go, instead of just going down.
Yeah.
So when you have a good, essentially have the image of having good wind up
I like your facial expression because that's my facial expression.
Yeah. So feel that you are having good wind up at the back, yeah, at the top of backswing, and then let it go. Yeah, the backswing should be a bit, the last wind up, backswing should be faster. Using that momentum, try to bring the hands higher. When the hands go higher, then the club will go more. Okay. So again, this is rhythmic motion here. So as you repeat this motion, So the last one, you have to have a good trigger and then good backswing. You can move your you can move your wrist at the end. Again, I don't see any effort in the backswing.
No.
Good wind up. So you just try to swing this way here.
Yeah.
So the last wind up should be active and
then
have more time, yeah, and then let it go. Again.
No.
But the hands has to go higher. Yeah. So that you will be able to increase the range of motion.
Yeah, they really want to drop.
So this time, try to bring the hands really high up here.
Okay.
So let's go to stage 3. Now stage 3, so just a good wind up, the good trigger, and then bring it up. But your goal now is to bring the hands high enough so that you want to see the club head dropping this way, that far. So let's see if you can do that. Aha, so here. If you quickly, from here, if you quickly just go to this posture, what happens is at the end, your club goes this way here. But you have to give good motion to the club here. First motion to the club, then because of the momentum, the club will go down more this way here. Okay? But if you just try to turn your body quickly, then it goes here. Feel the motion of the club here. First the motion of the club, let it go up here. So using the momentum of the club, go up and drop the club more this way. Instead.
What do you play to?
It's a secret.
Oh. But your swing must be perfect.
And my best score is even par. But
no kidding. Very good. I love the play.
So during the backswing, move the club quickly, so fast. Give good club motion. Yeah. When you have good fast club motion on the back, then if you continue this motion, it'll go to this position, right? So instead of you just try to move your body certain ways here, rather use the momentum of the club and then let it go. Then you will be able to maintain high hand position. Instead of your body taking over and then try to dictate or dominate, yes, that's better. That's better. Just a second, let me. In terms of the mass of the club and swing weight, it's a typical men's club, but the moment of inertia is a bit smaller. Moment of inertia is the resistance for the rotational motion. It's a bit smaller.
Really?
So I cannot really understand how the club feeders are building the clubs. These inertial properties, mass in moment of inertia.
It feels light. Yeah.
Yeah, the moment of inertia is a bit smaller for you.
Yeah.
But in your case, using a bit heavier club will be better.
So,
Yeah. And particularly when you have a heavier club, so instead of swing weight, just increase the mass and then moment of inertia.
The shaft isn't super light, actually.
So when you let it go, with the momentum, you will be able to go to this position. Instead of reaching that position using your body intentionally, if you let it go, and you'll be able to go to this position. So again, stage 3. Good trigger, and then in the backswing, feel the motion of the club. That's better. However, you started without any time there. So go up and just quickly come in. So go up here and then using your body a little bit and then let it go here. So you need that shift, early shift and then turn. But the bottom line is you must have a reasonable time. That's better. That's better. And then still you tend to open your body quite a bit this way. You're turning this way quite a bit.
This way.
This way here. Yes. You're turning this way quite a bit. So go here, okay, and then start the downswing with the back toward the target from here, and then come down and then let the arms go here. You're turning your body too much this way here. Yeah. Let the arms go here. So almost like at some point your arms are moving ahead of the body, like this. You are throwing something forward, then they will slow down your body. But currently you are turning too much. Go here and then turning a lot here, and then try to let the arms go. When this happens, it actually has a detrimental effect on the impact, the accuracy of impact. So on the way down, you want to have a good gaze on the ball here, and no obstruction here, and then let the arms go here. But in your case, what happens is turning quite a bit here.
Kind of spin out.
Yeah. So again, while having good turn in the backswing, try to let the arms go more.
No.
You're turning your shoulders quite a bit this way here. If you can do the same thing that way, then you will have your backswing will be really good. Yeah. If you can do that in the backswing, so you are turning this way too much.
Still.
Yeah, it's a. Again, that motion pattern is good. Yeah. So let's work on this stage 3. Let's keep doing this. Good trigger. And then instead of so on the way down, what I see is this. After swinging this here, it's going like this way. Instead, just let it go and then bring this higher up here. Okay. Currently, because you're turning this way too much, then it's going this way.
Okay. Yeah.
This side is high. The right shoulder is quite high at the end here, and you're going like this. So instead, keep the right side a bit lower and let it go. More this. Yeah, that's why you tend to turn quite a bit this way here.
Stay lower. Yeah.
So part of the reason why you're turning this way that much is your right shoulder is coming in quite a bit here. If your right shoulder is coming in this much, then this has to drop, right? Going flat here. And then come down here. This is the impact position. At impact, your shoulder is here. Then let it go. Then try to finish about here. So your shoulder is not turning more than 90 degrees. Instead, come down here. Let's do the downswing slowly. Slowly coming down, and hit the ball. So hit the ball here, and then let the wrist go here. Finish it like this. This is enough.
As I'm coming through, and then use
the wrist cock, and then go a bit higher.
More like that?
Yeah, so and then particularly you use the arms and the wrist actively in the downswing so that your body does not turn more than necessary. What happens is if you use your arm actively on the way down, this action here will slow down the body turn. But in your case, your body keep turning and then go like this. Yeah. So you have to use your arms and wrist more actively on the way down.
There? Yeah.
And then swing and then slow down here. So if the club does not slow down that well and they keep going that way, that means you are putting additional effort in the follow through. Okay? So go here and then throw and then slow down. If you really accelerate on the way down here and then reach the peak speed around the impact point, then the ball will slow down your club. And then also, if you have good slow down, and then you'll finish nicely here. But if you keep going, go all the way here. That means you're putting a lot of effort in the downswing, and in the follow through. I mean, again, increase the rotation this side here. And on the way down, use the arms, and then just to throw the arms. Yeah, throw the arms this way here, toward the target. Throw the arms by using the wrist. And then good wind up during the backswing. Good wind up. Because you are not turning as much as this side here. So during the backswing, just to try to have a more turn here by using the pelvis turn here. So more than anything, although you have to keep the hands a bit higher, but at the same time try to turn more using more pelvis turn here.
Okay.
Go here, and then if you keep the hands a bit higher, you see you can have enough motion here. Now this is the goal here. Keep the club horizontal here. Reach this position, no matter what. Okay? Currently you have a lot of resistance here, so you have to let it go more. In your case, you have the sense of lifting the hands quite high up here. Then the club will pass the horizontal point. Okay? But try to turn your pelvis more and then let the club go more on this side.
There? No? No?
Yeah, but keep the hands a bit higher. So instead of just going to this position here, try to let it go all the way here. Use the motion of the club and let it go all the way. So let's hold it with the right hand only, and then so use the motion, and then try to bring the club up here. Then you can go about here, right? Initially, your right arm is resisting here. And so about here, and then bring your left hand here. This is doable here. And I think you're just keep more this way here. Okay? More neutral here. Not currently you're using the dorsiflexion quite a bit. That's why it's limiting.
It's undercap it at the top like that. Yeah.
So more neutral position here. But easy. Relax the arms and wrist, and then let it go as much as possible. And then turn the pelvis. So during the backswing, you told me that you're not shifting this way that much during the backswing, right? Because you are not really standing on the right side here. Okay? The left turn is not a problem, but on the right, you are not really shifting the weight that much. instead of turning before, go back to here. Without turning, shift to the right first. So now your right hip is over the right foot, right? And then here, turn about the right pelvis here. Then you have a lot of weight on this side. Almost none here, so you can tap, 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 tap. Yeah, you really have to have a weight on this side doing the backswing. So instead of just try to maintain this posture and then try to turn like this, really try to stand on the right side here. So do the same thing. Keep a little bit wider stance here, and then shift to the right, and then turn. That means you have good shift on this side. Wow. That's a lot, right?
That's a lot.
Yeah, because you're not allowing your body to do that. That's why
I get fast.
You don't move that way that much. So shift to the right side more. So you have to feel tension here in the hip muscles here. So this is the hip abductors, but these muscles should feel tension. This way here. Then it'll be easier to lift the arms here. And then bring the hands up. Bring the hands up. And then, no, not just coming down, but rather shift it this way, and then turn around. So again, shift first, and then turn around, and then shift back. No, shift back. No turn.
No turn, just shift.
So go here in this position, shift back. No turn, and then turn around, now on the left side. So you have to have a good separation between shift and the following turn. And then shift back, and then turn around, like that. So you have to let your body move laterally.
I don't know why I'm restricting that so much. That's
because you are shifting and then turning at the same time.
Right.
Particularly in the downswing, you had a lot of just the turning around here. The shift first and then turn, and shift and then turn here. So you should give good lateral motion. And in your image, you have this spine axis. Just turning the body about the spine axis, like this. So easy, back and forth.
Sliding, that slide before I turn.
And then have a more shift this way. So you have basically, you have a bias this way. So even during this process, still the butt is sticking out this way. Okay. So here and then sliding this way. Go here and then sliding. But give me this motion and then this motion.
Okay.
When you have a good shift motion, the swing actually becomes a lot more natural when you have more shift here. Okay, come back here. So everything basically indicates that you have a lot of bias toward the target. Again, swing back and forth. Again. Stop right there. See the feet here. Both are turned this way.
Normally I open up just a little.
Yes, but in the swing, what happens is you are turning this way more.
No kidding.
And then you are not shifting that much. So as you repeat, your foot goes like this. Again. So you have that bias, whether you are aware of it or not.
I'm not aware of it, but not to this degree.
Again, swing back and forth. Swing back and forth. Swing back and forth. Stop right there. And then put the foot down.
Wow.
Look at this. So you keep turning this way, but not turning this way much. Wow. So if this is your starting position, if you want to keep the feet this way, the foot flare like this, then using the legs actively here, It's not about turning this way, and turn this way like this. Rather, using the legs actively, both ways here, then you will be able to maintain the flare, foot flare. Yeah, everything is biased this way. That's why even you are sliding your pelvis this way quite a bit, and keep turning this way, but not much this way here. So if you can turn this much, then you can also turn this way, as if you are swinging to the right side here. If you are swinging to the right side, then you will go this much. Yeah, try to do the left-handed swing. Even hold the grip. Come here on the mat, and then hold it left-handed, and then swing this way. Okay.
I'm not good left-handed. I've never had that.
Yeah, it's quite awkward, right?
Yeah.
But keep doing. Keep swing back and forth. Swing back and forth. Yeah. Even here, the goal is to swing this way, but you're turning that way more.
And
not much this way. That's your bias. Now, when you keep doing this, and then it will also affect your spine alignment. Earlier this morning, I had a player, but definitely the player had scoliosis.
Yeah, I've never had scoliosis.
So when you have a lot of bias to this side, then always you're going like this. Right side, right shoulder is low. You are using also strong grip like this. You go more and more this way, and swing and then up, swing up more here. Not much turn this way. So that's why I try to, promote more symmetric motion here. So in your image, you should have a clear understanding of the symmetric overall motion. So using that, I want to go this far here, and then swing, and then go to this position, swing this far, and then going to this position. You have to set the goal, and you have to make sure that the motion is happening that way. But if you don't feel what you're doing, then there's no way to change it, right? So bring the hands high up this way, even higher.
Does it help to widen my stance?
So when you do the backswing, when you gaze on the ball, how do you do that? Do you try to gaze over your arm here or over your shoulder here?
I'm trying to get my shoulder over.
Try it again. Try it again.
Like that.
Part of the reason why you don't turn that way that much is you don't allow your face turn this way. So you almost maintain direct gaze here. Then try to turn here. So this is limited. And then on the way down, yet you turn a lot this way. So turn the face more. Okay, this way. And then using the peripheral vision over the left shoulder, you're gazing the ball here. Okay? So turn your face this much, then naturally you will go more on this side here. So let the face turn a bit more this way. Now we try and shift everything more this way, have a more balanced turn.
So we're gonna.
And then go, so bring it higher up, bring the hands higher up. Of course, you're afraid of losing the ball, so you have to maintain the gaze, right?
I know, because I'm gonna.
Then you're only going this much, and then here you're going this much here. So it's just a matter of, again, having good image of this more symmetric motion pattern here. And then you want to go to that position no matter what.
I didn't realize it got me.
And then swing, and then to that position. then you don't have to have this exaggerated turn here. So go here and then swing and go to this position. So your overall goal is to accelerate and decelerate, decelerate, but to go to this position here. Instead of letting it go all the way and see what happens. So the finished position is also part of your image. You have to have good image of the finished position.
There. Where would you be at finish?
That's okay. If the hand position is about here, then can you give me that similar hand position this way? So here, the overall swing is still a lot better than your initial swing, but still you have a bias. It's because on the down here, definitely I can see that your wisdom is sticking out like this, but in the backswing you are leaning away, this way. Now here, going this way here. But can you do this in the backswing?
This?
No, as if you're doing in the downswing, try to move your wisdom to this side more. And then have a reverse pivot posture. Doing here. So if you can do this here, right? Then you can do something similar here. This is okay. Then should be a lot easier here.
I'm finishing here.
When here, so let me give me something like that on this side. Yeah, this position here, like this. Yes.
This feels like a reverse pivot.
Yeah, just a reverse pivot.
Reverse pivot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, give me that posture.
Nobody said I was easy to train.
Yeah, but obviously, because the buckiness of your body, so you have a limited range of motion. However, you also developed a strange movement pattern, so that you have severe bias on this side here. So everything you have, minimize the turn this way, but try to maximize turn this way.
When I was younger, I used to go too far this way. So
obviously, when your body was slimmer than this. But now the positive side, you have a lot of wisdom here, right? And then during the backswing, it's okay if you need, in your case, if you need to extend your body, that's okay.
Extend my body.
Early extension is okay in your case. So here, instead of just leaning this way, it's okay to go up to this position here.
Oh. Okay.
This is okay. And then start the downswing here. So the advantage of doing this is that from here, if you just turn and then bring this down, and you have good impact position here. Yeah, good impact position. No need to slide the body this way. So when you go to good reverse pivot posture, again, give me that reverse pivot posture. So moving slowly to the backswing, and then give good reverse pivot posture. Okay, here. That requires a lot of effort. But if you move this side more this way here, let the wisdom go this way, here, and then let's have a little bit bold posture here. This is okay. In your case, that's okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to more excessively here. Give me good reverse pivot. No, so your pelvis is not moving. So let's go here. First, the shift. Good. You have to shift it this much, and then all you need is just go slightly this way here.
Okay.
Bring like this. This should be easier. This should be easier. So as long as you have a good shift, and from there you're going to this position, then it should be easier. But because your upper body is leaned this way, it's so hard to turn. So give me more bold posture here. And so upper body can go this way more.
There?
Yeah. So your goal is to give, so from now on you have to stretch a lot, particularly promote this motion here. Mm-hmm. You're doing this really well on this side, but it's not. So essentially you're not using your body symmetrically. Mm-hmm. So again, doing backswing, bring the hands high up. So when you do the backswing, instead of leaning the upper body this way, keep the upper body here, here, move the pelvis this way, and then turn this way. Can you do this?
I don't know.
No, this is not really a bad posture here.
No?
No.
It feels terrible. All my weight's left.
Yes, you feel like you are dropping this way. Mm-hmm. This is good, actually.
Really?
Then from there, just a turn around, then you will be in good impact position here. So from here, you go to this position here, just a turn, and then it's impact position.
I'm trying to think how to get back there. Hang on. There?
So let me hold this. Without this, just to use the fold the arms here. Fold the arms. And then during the backswing, again go back here. During the backswing, instead of moving the upper part this way, so just again back to here. First, push the pelvis this way and then turn around. Yeah, this is doable.
There.
Yeah, let the pelvis just go this way. This is doable. Oh, you turn a lot more. Woohoo! It's more than 90 degrees. Yes, it can be done. Just it's because you're afraid of going to this position.
Yes.
That's why you cannot.
That's true.
Yeah. And then from there, just quickly turn around, good impact position. So no need to shift this way quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah. Again, essentially what happens is when you have active lower body motion, upper body does not move that much in this space. The triangular space here, lower body moves a lot. With that, you will have interaction with the ground. So during the backswing, if you just say you just keep the upper body as it is, then just push the pelvis more this way. And in your case, it's okay to have a little bit extension. So go to this position here. From here, now with the more range of motion here, if just turn around, then good impact position. That will give you a body motion. But if you lean this way, limited turn here.
Then slide, yeah.
Sliding this way quite a bit.
And it's all over the place.
Yeah. Again, fold the arms. Yeah. Again, let's go to that awkward position. You will feel awkward, but
there?
Yeah, put the right hip a bit higher.
Higher.
Yeah.
Higher.
Just really try to lean this way. Yeah, this is okay. Then you have upper body turning a lot more.
Yeah, it is turning much more.
Yeah. So let's do that. Again. Yes. Then you can. It's okay to upper body dropping this way slightly. So now, let's use a shorter one here. And during the backswing, no need to quickly go there, but gradually. But yeah, again. Yes.
Really? No.
Just to do what you just did. I will record this and then show you. Okay, go ahead. Again. Look at this. Now you have more symmetric motion.
Really? Feels awful. Oh, you're right. Wow. Very good. Well, not very good, but still.
You see? Now you eliminated this slide quite a bit.
No kidding. And it's really just focusing on probably my left pocket.
Yeah.
Driving. I used to try to turn to the ball.
Yeah, when you
I need to go further.
Yeah, when you lean upper body that way, it's hard to turn. And then definitely your right arm will be low, and so it has a chain effect. But so instead of leaning this way, if let the pelvis go that way, but you are almost leaning backward, this position here, and then turn this way. Again, yeah. So again, this is what I see, frequently, but what you feel and what you actually do are very different.
Yes, they are.
So you just it's a self-denial. Although your motion looks a lot better, but you don't want to go there.
Not yet.
Because somehow you feel very
I don't
different.
know where the ball's going to go. That's what I'm worried about.
No, if you turn that way, then actually the swing motion becomes a lot more compact. No need to worry about that. So let's use the trigger motion. Let's use the trigger and then go to that position. Just to turn around. Yes. No, I think you are changing your motion pattern. This is the worst part, the most difficult part. But I think you are now getting into that position.
That finally helped.
So
Opening my hip.
use the short one, and then try to, so as you turn in the backswing, just try to roll instead of leaning that way. So forget about the shift motion, just to try to roll your body. So from here, just to keep good roll here. Yeah, that's all you need. Yes.
Like that.
So instead of leaning the upper body that way and then having a lot of sliding this way. So it's a roll both ways. Yes. The motion becomes a lot simpler.
Very good feel.
Yeah, using the trigger and they have a good roll. No, I will record and show you. I'll record and show you. Okay, it's stage 3. Ready, just a sec. When I say go in the start, ready, go. Yeah, look at this. So the more you try to go this way, the harder to bring this up. Yeah. Okay. So from here, go here, and then just roll. And then still you will have more force acting on the right side. Roll here, and then let it go.
Well, it's just opening those hips up.
Now let's use a longer one here. So then see if you can do this, the same thing. So roll around your spine axis. So using trigger.
No.
And then so all you need to do is have a bit more time at the top and then let it go. Again.
No.
No, just good, just good. And then so when you roll and then go to the top position, try to maintain the hand position here. Instead of go here, try to bring it down quickly. So go here and then turn around and keep the hands up here. And then as you start the downswing from there, start the downswing turn. Instead of go here and then try to bring quickly down.
Okay. I thought the hands dropped though.
Ooh, look at that. And then at the end of the downswing, try to stand on the left side.
Stand on the left side.
Yes. That swing motion is a lot more simpler, a lot simpler, and a lot more comfortable to me.
Yeah. So it's hard.
Yeah, so instead of leaning this way and then using the wrist a lot and then try to hit the ball, just using this and then roll here, that means that you're falling this way. So upper body stays there, and then pelvis goes out a bit more. With that, you're almost dropping this way, and then just a turn around again. So.
Yeah.
Now let's use the club. Let's use the club. And instead of trying to dominate the club, just again play with the club. Okay, let the club move and then work with the club. Again, similar pattern. Throw the club and then roll your body. Again. Bring the club faster during the backswing.
Faster.
Yeah, go here and then faster and then turn around. Again. And then at the end, you have to slow down the turn, slow down this motion. So instead of just letting it go all the way here, and then slow down and then let it go. So always we have acceleration, the deceleration here. So if you nicely slow down and then go to this end position, you don't have excessive motion of the club. But when you let it go all the way without controlling this, then at the end, when you try to change the direction, the club will move complex way, right? So overall, good acceleration, deceleration. Again. Yeah, if you can have a bit more time up there, then that will be perfect. And then for that, you have to have good shoulder turn during the backswing, okay? Yes, that's a lot better, that's a lot better. But then, on the way down, you have to let the weight shift to the left side so that as you swing and stand on the left side.
Yeah.
If you just turn around, then you lose balance. So again, on the way down, the main purpose is not to turn your body a lot, but rather start the turn with the body, but then in the end, you have to throw the arms and club so that you can slow down your body. So on the way down, use your arms and the wrist actively. Again, use the trigger, use the trigger. No, that's the two, no. From here, and they have a one motion trigger here. Instead of hesitation. Instead of hesitation in the trigger, from here, start here, from here, go, and then bring it back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, okay. That trigger is a part of the whole motion, right?
Okay, I was just moving around it. You're going.
Yes. Yes. Woohoo! That's what I want.
That took a lot of work.
Yeah. So using the active trigger, you are promoting this active backswing.
Okay.
Again, you're sweating a lot. Yeah, good trigger will give you good backswing. Yes.
That feels better. That actually feels a lot better.
So that one gives you this one, and this one gives you good downswing.
I was just pushing it over there. I wasn't. Yeah.
So the whole thing is a one motion, one continuous motion. Okay, the trigger, backswing, and the downswing. That's too slow. The trigger was too slow.
Too slow?
But you know what? This time, the club went this much here.
No kidding.
In the backswing.
Wow.
Again, using active trigger, rhythmic trigger. Okay? Yes.
I can see the club. Yeah. Been a long time since I've seen the club.
So keep some some practice.
Yeah, maybe it'll try real quick.
So it's really a matter of, matching what you feel and what you do. And once that happens, then you'll be able to start changing things.
It explains a lot, though. It explains the mess I've been having. Because it'll tend to be a block right in a mess.
And you have
a little better and pretty straight.
You have a tendency of using a strong grip. And then strong grip, always you have bias toward this side, toward the target. So from the beginning, when you have a strong grip here, from the beginning, your trail side will be lower. And here, you always go this way here. So leaning away, and then the trail side becomes low here.
Yeah.
And then try to go this way. So we want to make more symmetric motion. For that, we'll just roll around the spine axis using this. And then when you turn, lean this way so that you are in this triangular or cone-shaped space. The upper body is not moving laterally that much. So give me good trigger. With that trigger, you will have a good backswing. Yeah.
So, taking that step.
And then you can still shift your pelvis away. Shifting the pelvis away is okay while you're maintaining the upper body here. So from the trigger motion, as you go, shifting the pelvis more is okay.
Yeah. Because I'm going to focus on my left hip that way.
Yeah. So again, give me one more practice and I will record. Again. Now here, when I say go, and then give me stage 3, yeah? Okay, ready, go. Go. That trigger was weak.
Yeah, it was.
It's because I think at the beginning you were not ready. Let me record from this direction. It is always important how to start the motion. Okay, ready, go. So here, in your initial swing, what we see is that the shoulder is not turning enough, so you have a lot of wrist motion here. And then, yeah, now.
This is the one we just did? Oh, that is a lot more shoulder, isn't it? Wow.
And also the motion is a lot smoother. The flow is a lot smoother here. Okay.
And that arm's a lot straighter.
Yeah, you're turning your body now more.
Wow, it was all the hip when you finally got me to do that.
Yeah, yeah. People respond differently, but particularly in your case, instead of moving the upper body this way, keep it here, and then pelvis only goes this way.
Because I was trying so hard to get my weight back, and I was doing it by just shifting my upper body.
Whoa, look at this, the flow here.
That's much better.
It's not intentional wrist motion here.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about any of that. I'm really just thinking about my hips, yeah.
I'm good at imitating. Yeah, again, look at this.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
And also the club stays on the plane.
Yeah, we're on a good plane too. We're not all over the place. Look at that.
Yeah, this is the flow. Now give me more. So now we are in the right rhythm here. So it's just a matter of repeating this again and again. And then make sure you have a good trigger. So actually that brings up a good point. When you start the motion, If your body is completely stationary here, in the well-balanced here, then it's hard to start. So it's always, what's always important is how to start the motion. And you should have a little bit of rhythm here, slightly moving the body, and then start. This is easy, but you're completely stationary here, and then try to start. Okay. So always, even when you start, the motion should come from the lower body. The lower body should be always active. So trigger motion is actually a body turn, not the arm motion, right? So good body motion, and then trigger, active trigger. Yes.
Much better.
So you should have some sort of motion before you start. That will make the initiation of the motion a lot easier. Now you are even swinging harder and harder.
Yes.
This is good. Now everything is connected. So give me bigger trigger motion with that active backswing. Yes, again, very good. So keep a bigger motion, bigger trigger, and the active backswing. Let's do a backswing a bit faster.
What's that?
Make the backswing faster.
Fast.
Yeah, using the trigger from there, active backswing.
Active backswing.
Woo! Look at that. Now the downswing is also a lot faster.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes. I will record this.
Hope I can do that again.
No, now because you are into this rhythm, so it should be a lot easier.
Faster back.
Okay, ready, go. Oh. Kim.
No?
One more. Okay, fast backswing. Ready, go.
I like that one.
Kind of cautious here, here, and then backswing is also cautious. Now.
Yeah, I like that one.
So you don't really need to rush because your body is turning and then changing the direction here. Your backswing motion is fast enough.
Faster backswing help because
you will have more time naturally.
Yeah.
Because the momentum, you will have more time here. So you have a longer transition phase.
Top, yeah. Transition's
So
always been a challenge.
faster backswing because the momentum, it will give you good wind up.
But
Look at this flow here.
Yeah. They always try to teach me to slow down the backswing, which is, I think,
No, slow backswing is the cause of a lot of unfortunate things in golf swing. Look at this. And then the leg going this way.
Are you going to make those noises on the video?
So again, this versus. Yeah, the lower body is not doing much in that swing, but now here.
That felt like a decent swing. Yeah.
Now your body are moving in an orchestrated fashion. So you are the conductor. All your body parts are the instruments, right? And if you conduct it correctly using the neural, stimulus, then your body will move, harmonious way, right? So that's the key. But now the whole body is moving a lot better. This is always interesting when you look at the improvement in the pattern by using this fast motion. Look at this. You're not trying to do anything, just let it go and change the direction. And you started putting, good speed in the downswing. It's because now the motion is more continuous, and then you feel more comfortable with this pattern here. So again, so what we'll do now is let's use stage 3 and your regular swing. So that means stage 3 will serve as your pre-shot routine, and then do your regular swing without the trigger motion. So see how well you can connect stage 3 and your regular swing. So if you just turn your body a lot, then you lose balance. But when you try to throw the arms and club, then it will slow down your body.
That's the difference.
Yeah. So again, stage 3 and your regular swing. Oh, your stage 3 is now just flawless.
That's really good.
Yeah, you are now into this rhythm. So. Yes.
Much better.
Yeah, in your case, I don't see much problem between stage 3 and your regular swing. However, in order to improve the connection, let's do this. So first, do full scale stage 3. That means a good trigger. The second one is a smaller trigger, about here, and then bring it back. But still, this trigger should be done by the body. So although there is a difference in the magnitude here, the time should be similar. The time used in the trigger motion should be similar. So overall, we will maintain the same tempo.
Okay.
So here, bring it back in the swing versus bring it back in the swing. Overall, the time contents should be similar. Then go to your regular swing. So we'll make a smaller trigger.
Okay.
Make it closer to your regular swing.
Good.
Yeah.
I could go work on that. That should pay difference.
So full scale stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular swing.
You want full scale trigger?
All 3. So full scale, mini, and then your regular swing continuously. Try to maintain similar rhythm. Yes. And then. And then in the regular swing, still give me good fast backswing. Now, that's good. However, what I saw in the regular swing was that at the beginning of the backswing, you were turning this slightly, going this way. But instead, what matters is a shifter, pelvis shift, and then turn here. So imagine if you have a trigger motion, then it'll be just a straight motion like this. Then, so this motion will be the same thing, but start with the body motion and then start the backswing quickly instead of trying to do this. Again, stage 3, full scale, stage 3, mini stage 3, and the regular. Yes. Let me record this. Then I think I can graduate you. So you've made so many swings today.
I worked you very hard today. I've got my money's worth. Are we doing full?
Yeah, all 3 in a row. Okay. So ready, go.
How was that last one? Better?
You tend to use the wrist a bit more there, but that's okay. The flow is really good. So give me again another set of all 3. Okay, ready, go.
Let's do a full one again.
Yeah, that way you lost the control. Yeah, that way you lost the control. Yeah, so on the way down, if you use your arms and wrist correctly, then it'll be a lot better. But still, your tendency is to go up here, and try to turn the body quite a bit. That's why you lose the balance.
I'm better with the full trigger, though.
Yeah.
Because it's getting me to the top where I need to be. I need to work on that.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. The full scale trigger here.
Didn't look too bad.
And then mini trigger.
Not terrible.
And then your regular swing.
We stopped turning a little bit.
And then this is what you hit the ground. So you did this again.
It really swept inside. I changed the swing plane. Better.
So still you're turning your body quite a bit in the downswing. See? And then arm is coming late. But if you use the arms at the right timing, then you don't have to turn your body that much. So it'll give you a stable downswing. So again, so go here and then go wind up and then let the arms go here. Throw the arms, then the body does not have to turn that much. But if you go here and then try to turn the body, then you lose the gaze. After that, your head turns. The whole world is turning around, and then you lose the balance. So go here, good wind up, and then this is the impact position. Go here, and then let it go, let the arms go. So if you use the arms well in the downswing, then your body slows down, and then you will have a stable finish. Good. Again, use the body to promote the turn. That's better. So you should have a good turn here using that through the arms. So first, let's do a stage 3. Stage 3. Yes, essentially what you need is good body turn and then let it go. And then between stage 3 and the mini stage 3 and the regular swing, you will have some time gap there, but you don't want to have too much time there. Then you forget what you did. Yeah, all you need is a good body turn. And the body turn from there, let the arms go. And then you don't have to turn the body that much. So the downswing becomes a lot more stable. But now the way you use your body is very different from your initial.
Yeah, very good.
Now you know the flow. So now I see the confidence. You are swinging faster and faster.
I just need to work on that trigger until I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
And then shorter.
It should be body-driven trigger. So it should give a good body turn here. All in all, what you need is just roll about the excess here. Go this way here.
I've got to get grain that better. It's not quite there yet.
Yeah. So you
10,000 swings.
Yeah, you've been doing this for long, and then in one day you try to change this. It's hard, but from now on, if you have a diligent, purposeful practice, then you will quickly make it yours. So without even thinking, you'll be able to do that. But your full trigger, full stage with the big trigger, that looks really good.
Thank you.
So add your more active arm motion.
Appreciate your help.